Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and again back with the Subaru. Oh, another summer with the Subaru. I'm going to finish it this summer. I promise you, I am. But the problem I got here is that is all the antifreeze I got out of this thing when I was checking it. Yeah, I think I leaked out a lot of this antifreeze that was in this beautiful Subaru. And yeah, I'm gonna have to well, actually I was gonna change the condenser anyways, because I know it leaks. Got a hole there through the pipe there. Yeah, it doesn't hold. I checked it already last year. It doesn't hold any pressure. So I got a new condenser. I bought a new radiator. And yeah, I know this one leaks, and it leaked out most of the fluid, but happily everything is held together with like 10 millimeter bolts. So this is gonna be so easy, really. And yeah, so all I gotta do is, well, I already drained it, but I gotta take the bottom pipe off on the right. That pipe down here, I also bought a new pipe for that too, since that one's an old one. This one's a new one. And yeah, I gotta clean some of this stuff out of here. So let's just start with getting rid of this. Oh, hey, it worked. You know what? I gotta go grab my my dish, my magnetic dish to hold the bolts. So I dropped one bolt already. That's typical. That bolt, and it's down there somewhere. I can pull this out. There we go. Oh, there's not much in there. Ha ha! But, oh, my wife is out. Oh, it's a beautiful day out here too. I took my coat off. It's so nice out. So there we are. Can take these hoses off. Look at that. Ooh, just bend it out of the way. And I took the one off down there already. Now what? Oh, why am I asking you? I'm the one doing it. Terrible. My wife, right over here, she's got a bunch of tires. She's got to take off rims for a gentleman. Is he a gentleman? No, she just said an old guy, so we'll call him a gentleman. So, he's alive. There you go. So, she's got like 6 or so, and then she's got some from me. I'm going to get her to take off because I'm mean. You know, I want her to do them all. But let's get back to this. You know, this thing's almost ready to pull out of here. Oh, right. We have this and this. Okay, let's get to that. So, look at that. I only got this one and this one left. I took care of those ones. You know how rusty those are. I got to put some, what is it? Never seal? What do you call that? Never, what is that never stuff?
Never sees.
Never sees. There we go. I call it never seal. My word, what am I doing here? Yeah, I gotta put some never sees on some of these bolts next time so they don't seize. Okay, there was a fan plug down there to unplug, and one down there to unplug. Maybe you can see where it is. Yeah, it's down there. So now I can just pull this out. One-handed. Nope, not one-handed. Definitely not. I'll get it out, though. So, got the radiator out. Not a problem. Not a problem. You see where this condenser's been leaking? Wow. Leaked over there. Don't know why this rad's leaking. We're going to have to inspect that later and see where. It was the radiator, though. And, yeah, I got a bolt right there. I gotta get off, and then I can pull the condenser. Well, there we go. We're gonna be able to get the leaky condenser out. Look at that. Leaky condenser removed. See that stain there, eh? Yeah, she was leaking here, maybe at the top there. I know she's leaking though. I air tested this a time back, and it would not hold any air. Don't ask me. It's just, I'm sure it leaks. So, now I have a lot more other work to do in here, though, before I get back to putting the radiator in. But you're going to get to see me put the radiator in right away. So, until, well, no. Well, you'll get to see me put it in. All right, we're back with this radiator and condenser install. There's the condenser. Well, see, the condenser's inside this box. It is an A premium condenser. So, let us take a look at it here. Oh, yes. It looks new. So that's probably a bonus. Let me get her out of the box. I don't want to destroy anything here. So I must say, it doesn't look too bad. So, this for A premium. It doesn't have the little rubber knobbies that the old one had at these spots. Don't know if I should put a washer in there or something. I don't know. I'll see when I place it down how well it sits in there. But the old one has rubber little knobbies here that I cannot use on here. Because this one is totally different area in here than the new one or the old one, which I don't have with me right now, so I cannot show you, but I can show you later. So let me place this down in there. So let's go in for a first fit, I believe, and see how well this thing fits in here. There, and you're there. Well, that seemed to fit okay, didn't it? It's in there. Now I just gotta line up these bolts and see if they line up. Well, they don't line up with that one. This one, we got her. We got her. That one's in there. So, as you can see, I'm using my Subaru hat to work on Subaru. And holy smokes, it's snowing out here. What the heck is going on in Manitoba this year? I'm doing this on Saturday morning. What is it? Saturday, is it May 16th today? Just before I go to work. And yeah, it's snowing. So, I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's snowing, by the way. Oh well. This is working out. I couldn't wait for spring anymore to finally come. So I'm out here in my mornings before I go to work trying to work on stuff. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's the way it is. So with this condenser, yeah, I don't have to have it hooked to the radiator or anything like that. It hooks by itself, so that means, yeah, I didn't have to use didn't have to be screwed into the radiator or anything. Now, later on, I'm actually going to change, well, I did this last year. It works great. I'll show a demonstration on how well it works later on in another video when I change hoses for the air conditioning system. I got a bunch here to change, and yeah, this one, there is another one, I believe. I just don't know where it goes. This one, and I got another one to change. So yeah, I'll be doing that on a warmer day. But right now, we're doing the radiator and the condenser. And so far, the condenser is in. And of course, when I do these, this compressor has no peg oil in it right now. I emptied it. I got the amount that came out of it, which was very little. It was like one ounce. But why am I telling you that now? I'm doing radiator Oh, see, I'm getting sidetracked. It's my brain is freezing. So far, we have the condenser in, and it looks good so far. So let's get to the radiator. So the radiator is a Showtech automotive radiator. Both of the products, the condenser and the radiator, were bought off of Amazon. I was going to get them at Rock Auto, but Amazon actually had a better deal, so I got them there. Premium quality and high performance, superior cooling efficiency, and exceptional heat dissipation. Top-notch craftsmanship and reliability. So, let me show it to you. Here it is, over here. There we go. And it comes all nice wrapped up and everything, so it's very nice. So I just got to get it out of this and, well, get it placed into the vehicle. Shouldn't be a hard job, but let me just cut this thing out of here. So, since my car is a manual transmission, I do not need these lower ports. That one. And that is because I don't have anything I need to put into them. So, I don't need that coolant. Come on. There we go. I got rid of that. Now, let us place. Very light radiator, though, by the way. It's kind of nice. It's nice and light. All I gotta do is get her centered in the holes. And the thing is, I don't know where the holes are. Okay, there they are. And not get caught on stuff. Use my hand. Well, I will find it. I'm sure I will. So after a bit of silicone spray, which I used, silicone spray, on those posts, I was able to get them in there. And yeah, it was a struggle, but I did get it in there. Now let's get you in closer, I think. So now we're going to get the top hold downs in. And yes, that one's there. This one is here. I'm going to go like that. But I want to do something because these bolts look a bit crusty. I'm going to put some anti-seize on them. So I got my anti-size. And what do we got? Copper coat. Anti-seize compound. Jet lube. So yeah, let's put some of that on these bolts here. That should be way more than enough for that bolt. Get her down in here. Get that one started. And let's get some on this bolt. I'm learning to work with these Subarus and anything, you know, that's foreign. You gotta put some anti-seize and stuff on stuff if you ever want it to come back apart. That is so true. There we go. Must have a 12 mil here somewhere. Yes, I do. And, oh, okay. It's not the 12 mil I want. So I'm going to tighten those up. 12 mil, that is. What would I give these? I don't know, probably 6 to 8 foot-pounds, I'm guessing. Or, like I do, snug. That's how I do it. Just snug them up. I'm going to go get my radiator cap. But, not yet. And since it's a cold day, I'm going to come back to this on a warmer side of today, at the end of the day when it's possibly warmer, and try to finish this off. So stay tuned. So we have an unfortunity here where I have lost footage. So I'm going to tell you what I did because the footage is gone. But as you can see here, I pretty well have it in. And I actually have already started putting antifreeze coolant in it, the blue stuff. And yeah, I lost footage of me doing all this, and it's gone. But here, let me show you this. This does not line up with where the holes are here that go into here. And I've tried to line it up. No, that is not going to line up at all, is it? Nope. So, I'm going to do something as in, well, quick tie. You know, zip it, tie it. But I put on that hose down there, put the fan in, got it all plugged in, put the hose on over here, added some coolant, yep, and I lost it all. But I do have a zip tie here that I'm going to try to, I'm going to get her through here. I'm going to go through here, and we're gonna try something here. You see what I'm trying, don't you? Oh, I think we're going to need 2 hands for this. So there we go. That is in there. I'm going to put one on the other side later. And, okay, we got that fixed. For now. I would love that the screws would have lined up, but they don't. I have to put some more coolant in it. And hopefully this doesn't leak. I left cardboard underneath. It doesn't look like anything is dripped on the cardboard. Well, that's a bonus. That is a bonus. So let me grab my no-spill funnel and the coolant, and we'll pour some more in. So for this, I'm going to use this attachment. Seemed to work fine. And I have this. And this will go like this. And tightened up. There we go. Put the funnel on. There we go. Take that out. Don't need that in there right now. And yeah, pour some more coolant in, and we'll see where that goes. And the coolant I'm using, well, is actually Prestone for Honda, Acura, Nissan, Infiniti, and Subaru. So, we're going to go with that. So there we go. I got some in there. Let's start pouring her in. There we go. Might have to add more. I already did pour in 4 liters. Doesn't look like I have to add more. Okay. Now, I cannot start this thing up right now. As you see, the spark plug spark plug wires are sitting here on top of the vehicle. That's because I'm making another video of, well, changing the spark plugs and the coil. So, we'll have to wait until I'm done that so I can crank this thing up. And then we can see, well, I'm just going to leave this like this for a while and see how much will actually go in. So, what was the level we have right now? We're at 300? 300. Nope. 800 milliliters. That's what that says. So, see if any more does go in. Let me push on the, yeah, there's some air in there. Well, there was some air in there, so didn't take much. It's a little below 800 now. We'll just leave her there for now and see where that goes. So here I am thinking that I needed this engine running, which I still haven't done the plugs in. They're still out. To check to see if this thing was leaking. And then I remembered I have a leak detection kit here. So it's like, what? Why don't I just use my leak detection kit to see if this new rad or any of the hoses or anything I hooked up is leaking? So let me get that all hooked up. So I've probably used this kit probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 times already. It's never failed me. Let's put in about, I don't know how much pressure I'm going to put in. Maybe, what's the release level on that? What am I at? I'm at 5 pounds. Let's put in 10. That should give us enough to know. That's at 11. Let's go 12 pounds. There we go, 12 pounds. Now, I'll just sit and wait for 15 minutes or so. See if this bleeds out any. It should be holding, definitely. Well, I decided to give it more time, so actually I gave it close to 30 to 35 minutes out here. And we're going to take a look and see if it's actually moved any. Actually, I think it has moved a little. Maybe. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to pump her up to 14. And we're going to see if... No, I don't think this will go up to 14. Oh, it might. Oh, yeah, it is. There we are. We are at 14. I'm going to leave her another 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes later again, and we'll see. You know what? It hasn't moved. So, I'm going to take that as a win. And I'm going to take this off. That's a win for me. And this off. Now turn. Pretty simple thing. Just plugs up the hole here. Pretty nice. I actually like this one. Put back on the new Japanese radiator cap. Which is, I'm going to put it on upside down. There we go. Not that I know what that says. But there we go. We're all done. Radiator. And I'm going to change some lines in a future video of the air conditioning lines. I'm going to do, well, change some lines, do some things like that. And, well, we'll have a video on that later. And me refilling the coolant. I have all the equipment for that now. Yeah, coolant. I meant the refilling the refrigerant. That's it. It's early morning out here. I'm cold. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And hopefully now I have a good cooling system that does not leak. Well, looks like it doesn't.